Waits. McIntosh gets control after he lost it a second time. I don't know how it misplayed this one, but it rolled wide of his stick. Couldn't put his stick on this one. Waits. Mitski throws it straight up the middle. Over to McBride. McBride has it. Looks. Goodwin's wide open. Instead of that, he passed it all the way over, this time on the far left side. Good play to cut back the middle part of the floor. Well played shot taken by Malcolm right there. And Malcolm's going to chase his man down. Couldn't get it. Now they go back the other way. Straight down. 1-on-1. Baker goes in. Shot scores! Baker puts one in and gets him up by 2. Goal number 8 scored by Baker after he was just sent home free from Porter in front of the penalty box. I think we're going to get some more water wiped up off of the floor just in the lobby end in front of the crowd, and a great crowd on hand tonight to take the game in here in Planet Ice, Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Patrick doing all the magic work on camera out here. Hope everyone's enjoying the game tonight. Steve Erickson, welcome to our broadcast. If you want to promote your sport, feel more than free, you can send me an email or visit me on my website, which is sportswave.ca, or you can follow me on Twitter, which is just @sportswave, and we'll promote your sport for you and your sporting community in which you live. WLA lacrosse playoff action at its finest. 12:02. Porter gets the assist on that one. 7 minutes, 58 seconds, the time of that goal. Messenger goes after it. Who's going to get control? Messenger, a little bit of a flip back pass right there. Gets it to Cornwall. Cornwall gives it back over to Goodwin. Messenger used for the faceoffs, used sparingly in the other roles this evening, which is somewhat a bit of a surprise. We're used to seeing him all over the floor. Goodwin goes after it, couldn't pick the ball up, takes a high shot, well over top of the net, probably by 30 feet. Goodwin takes a shot, stopped by Scigliano. Davis picks this one back up, and a nice play by Scigliano as he gets it. Looks, Davis gets pushed back down, play carries right on. Some people were questioning about a penalty. They say no, now Reed's going to be getting a penalty, and Goodwin goes off after Goodwin was the one that got hacked that play. The back referee, Terry Mosdell, made the penalty call, and I believe this is going to be a slashing penalty going to be assessed right now. Waits, looks, Robinson's wide open. McBride gets it back. McBride looks back out to Robinson. Goodwin's in front, takes a shot. That rolls wide, and we have a slashing penalty. A couple players come together right now. They're having some words of dispute. Frankie Scigliano is having a discussion with the referee. A minor penalty going to be assessed, and this penalty is going against, as we said, number 40, Kevin Reed. The back referee called him. Terry Mosdell was behind him probably by 20 feet, but he was the one watching directly behind it as the play was going up the floor. Craig Baldridge, the referee, had the same call. They both had a delayed penalty on that play. Young man comes on the floor. Once again, welcome to the WLA broadcast to Maple Ridge Burrards, the New West Semibellies. The other two teams that are competing for the series to see who advances for the league final. Burnaby Lakers and the Victoria Shamrocks. On behalf of all the teams, thanks for tuning in and hope you enjoy all of the broadcast that all of the broadcaster play-by-plays do for it. A lot of fun to bring them to you. Back out to McBride. McBride throws it back over to Goodwin. Goodwin has control. Now he gets it back. A little bit of a good give and go on the far side right there. Robinson's wide open. Looks out to McBride. Back to Goodwin. Far side all the way back over. Cutting back to the inside is Sorensen. Couldn't get control of the loose ball. Waiting for it. Back out to Goodwin. Goodwin turns. Was going to pass it back over. Sorensen was out of his reach, but he gets it nonetheless. Somehow he managed to put his stick on this one. Sorensen gets the shot away, and that was blocked. Now it goes back out to center floor. Now they're going to give it back out, and I think they're going to place the ball back to Porter, and Porter will just flip it straight forward up to Gillespie, and Gillespie will have control of this one. 1:25 remaining in the minor penalty for your Maple Ridge Burrards, and Gillespie has control of it. When he gets it, that's in his webbing of his stick, pretty much stuck like glue. Not going to let that one get wide at all. Davis has it. McIntosh took his man off of the ball. Failed to get control of it. Now McIntosh trying to set himself wide open so he's free, but they maintain control of the ball. Gillespie still has it. Hawksby's after him. He throws it wide. Nice play by McIntosh. Pick this one back up. McIntosh comes out. What's he going to do? McIntosh goes in, takes a shot over top of the net. This is picked back up inside the corner. Waiting for it. They're going to give the ball back. They called him for the interference pick play, so they go back over to the Burrards in the corner, and the Burrards throw it all the way back up to center for to Lowen. Lowen had control of it. Nice quick pass. Hawksby staying with Lowen. They're not going to let each other get out of their view. They want to know what they're going to do. 45 seconds remaining in the minor penalty to Reed, who is sitting in the penalty box. This time it was for slashing. Taylor goes down, far left side. Hawksby stays with him. McIntosh is wide open. Davis is wide open. Are they going to get the ball to him? Not really. They give it to McIntosh instead. Back over. Good give and go on the far side as they work it around very well right there. And Taylor has it. Taylor back to McIntosh. Looks, McIntosh has worked over. He just dumps it straight forward inside, and Davis goes after that one. And Davis ends up taking a bit of a high hit at Penny, and Penny goes back inside the crease, going in, taking a shot, scores! And that puts him up, and that was the one that Penny come out of the net that challenged the shooter. And they were questioning that, and Terry Mosdell was right there just beside the net and said nothing happened, nothing took place at all. And he was talking to everyone behind the scenes. And the Burrards take a 3-goal lead right now. They lead by 9-6. That was a shorthanded goal with 9:28 remaining in the third period of play. So Porter's going to go out to center floor. Zach Porter against Mike Messenger. Waiting, we finally get an extra player. That was number 3 that come on the floor, Hodgson. He was a late addition to the roster that come back on. They're looking. They're going to have the ball back for the Burrards against the wall. Porter pushes. And they all push. Porter with Hodgson. And they go back down in front of the penalty box area. This time they're going to leave this one back to Mallory. And Mallory is the play whistled in. He gets the ball over on the wall by about 3 feet. The minor penalty's expired, and they're back at full strength. Reed will come out from one gate to the other. He's going over on a quick line change. The referee's watching them, making sure they're all copacetic for the line changes. Back down. Gillespie's inside. Mallory give it back over on the far left side this time. Trying to get it back to Mallory. He did. Mallory looks, waits. Taylor cuts the middle part. Taylor goes in over on the left side this time. Takes a shot. Nice play, and they pick this one all the way back up. A back pass all the way down the floor. One hopper. Cornwall goes in. 1-1. Cornwall goes inside. Takes a shot and scores. And Stigliano, nothing he could do on that. That was a real quick one-timer, and you've got to give him a lot of credit. But what a nice passing play to work it straight up the floor. He just got it. That was a back pass to get it straight down the middle, and they sent him home free. So Cornwall will get credit with that goal. 9-7, a 2-goal difference once again. Irving coming out, having a bit of a discussion with Craig Baldridge, one of the 2 officials. Terry Mosdell, the other referee in the night's game. From centering draw, Messenger gets control of it, and then it rolled out of his reach. Couldn't put his stick back on this one as he chases it back down. Irving gets pinned against the wall, slow to get up, but he gets up nonetheless. Now they throw it all the way back out to center floor, misplayed this one. Goodwin goes after it. He twists and turns back inside his own half of the floor. Throws it back over. Goodwin, does he get it back? No, they didn't see him to give it to him this time, and now they finally saw him as they give it back over to him. Nice play as Robinson give it to him initially. Goodwin throws it all the way over on the far left side of the wall this time. Waits. Robinson is wide open. He's calling for it. Pearson's wide open. Now they saw Pearson. They give it to him. Pearson comes in, goes to the right side. Pearson comes in, gets around Cook. Cook stays with him, pins him against the boards. Pearson still in control of the ball, holding onto it. Pearson gives it all the way back around. The shot clock goes. They reset it. Goodwin goes off on a change. They whistle the play in, and Porter goes straight down on the left side this time, holding onto it. Porter comes back, throws it out to the mid part of the floor. Nice passing play to McIntosh, and McIntosh just shakes his stick, settles things down, puts it correct in the webbing so it's not pinned in there. Knows what he's going to do. Mallory is out there. Goodwin's wide open. They give it back to Davis. Davis in control, comes off of the wall, takes a shot, scores! Davis, a low shot, and I think Miles screened him on that shot because Penny never moved, and it was a low shot. Had that been a possible high shot, he might have seen that one and been able to stop it. But Penny, I think he was handcuffed on that shot. 7:42 remaining, third period of play. Shots 50-44. So in the third period right now, the Maple Ridge Burrards have got 9. And the New West Semibellies have got 10 so far in period number 3. Messenger goes to center floor with the draw. Messenger wins that draw, pulls it, gets it all the way back. They're fighting for it, trying to get control. Messenger's going over against the wall, trying to chase it back down. Failed to get it out to Irving at center floor. Waits. Baker gets pushed off of the wall. Now they go back the other way. Cornwall failed to get it. It's lobbed all the way back down their own half of the floor, and they pick this one back up. Robinson stays with his man, looking at it. Porter has it. 19, Colton Porter. He just throws it straight forward all the way over on the far left side as Porter goes up on a change. Mallory is wide open. Lowen comes inside. Looks. Instead of giving it to Mallory, they give it over to McIntosh. McIntosh comes in, going upstairs, takes a shot, and they disallowed it. They called him for a crease violation. And I think we have need some water wiped up off of the floor at center floor. And the referee was quick. Terry Mosdell was right beside the net telling him no, and he called that play real quick for the crease infraction. Coaching staff for the New West Semibellies calling their players over. Want to have a quick discussion with them on the bench while the floor is getting cleaned up. Some of the players a little bit slow to go over and have a discussion with the coach, but the coach was waving frantically Finally gets the players all the way over on his bench to have a discussion with them. All the coaching staff doing a good job. Steve Goodwin, the head coach. Rob Williams, the head coach for your Maple Ridge Burrards. Welcome everyone to our broadcast. I think we still have some more water on the floor. Well down this time in front of the new SMMLA's bench. Welcome everyone to our broadcast. A lot's going on for the remainder part of the summer. The boys and young girls are still out of school, so please remember, on behalf of the WLE League, please remember, wherever your travels take you, slow down, drive with extreme care and caution. A lot of kids are out there, and sometimes they just dart across the road when you least expect it. We will wait. I believe they get the water wiped up off of the floor, and they are ready to go one more time. The young man goes off of the floor as he makes his way back over to the Burrards bench. The referee indicates that we are ready. Terry Mosdell whistles the play in. They go back. 7 minutes remaining. Third period of play. 10-7 in favor of the Burrards. Back down over on the right side. Robinson had it after Robinson passed it around. Good passing play to give it over to Sorensen on the far left side. Sorensen takes a shot. Looks and puts one home. And there's another one. When you look at the goaltenders, Sigliano, again, that's another one. Must be a goaltender's night where I'm just in love with the goaltenders, because I don't think the goaltenders saw that one at all. And it doesn't matter which goaltender I'm talking about, whether it's Penny or Sigliano. Neither one, I don't believe, have seen several of the shots that have been thrown at them that way. And maybe that's the game plan for both teams. Get players in front of your own net, so if you get players in front, then you can actually get the shot away and take the shot right on goal. And we'll go back out to center floor once again, holding on it. Irving's going to go back down to center floor with Messenger. Referee says, okay, we're ready. Pulls his hand out of the draw so he doesn't get his hand plugged off with that one. Now they go back out. Looks, Messenger holds on this one, flips it back, holding onto it. Looks, gives it a one-hopper all the way over to Goodwin. Goodwin gets back up the center floor. A far pass on the far left side this time as he just dumps it straight down. Robinson has it. Robinson gets it all the way back, and Robinson goes in net. Goodwin takes a shot, stopped by Scigliano. Robinson's going to chase this one back down, not going to pick it back up. They're going inside, and they're going to easily leave this one. Neither one's going to pick it back up, and they'll leave it for Porter, and Porter comes out the right side of the net. Porter gives it back over to Taylor. Taylor comes in. Hawksby trying to take the ball from him. Taylor holds on to him. Hawksby stays with him. Looks like they're stuck with glue. McIntosh now gets the ball as Davies goes after him. McIntosh throws it all the way over, this time over on the far left side to Mallory. Mallory inside, going back after this one. Waits. Mallory goes in, takes a shot, reset the shot clock. Now we got a couple players in front of net. Both of them are pushing pretty frantically right there. Midsky was one of them, and I believe the other one was Goodwin. Referee was right beside him, telling him quick to move up and get out of the way of the play. Going inside. Looks, Donaldson's going after that one. He couldn't get control of it. Pearson's wide open in front of the net, taking a shot. That was blocked by Cook, and it bounces all the way down the floor of the other end. Coming out of the net to stop this one, holding onto it is Penny. And Penny will just throw it straight forward as they just easily work their way up the mid part of the floor, and Malcolm had it. Malcolm giving it back over, this time on the left side. Malcolm's in the middle. Looks, he held onto it for a split second. Giving it back over. Looks, Pearson goes after it. Couldn't get control of this one. And the Burrards pick it back up. A foot race ensues. They go all the way straight down the floor. Porter has control. Porter all the way over on the far left side to Lowen. Lowen comes inside to Gillespie. Gillespie takes a shot. Looks, Porter picks it back up. The rebound. Porter's trying to get control. So is Gillespie, but Miles picks it up instead. A couple players pushed in front. Those guys are tied up like they're fighting at the Cloverdale Rodeo. Now they're going back up floor the other way. Gillespie's behind the play. And the referee's right there having a good little one-on-one discussion with him. Talking, I'm not sure about maybe the school time as to when they're going to go back in. They're going to call it. I think they're going to give the ball back. They said he was going back inside. So play getting a little bit more aggressive behind the play right now. Craig Baldridge down there. He was playing judge, jury, and executioner behind the play as we were going back down. Robinson comes inside. Couldn't get control. Goodwin was the one that dished that one all the way over on the far left side this time. Now they're cutting back the middle part of the floor. What are they going to do? They're giving it back over. Nice play to give it back to Robinson. Robinson's on the right side. Cook stays with him. Far side. McBride goes after it. Scigliano goes after that one. He misplayed this one. Neither one picked it back up. Robinson's out in front of the net. He couldn't get control of it. Now it takes it on a one-hopper, and they go back up the mid part of the floor, and Baker has it. Baker looks, kills seconds off of the clock. They're ahead by 2 right now. He throws it back in his own half of the floor. Goodwin couldn't get it off of him. Cook as well as Baker going off. Fresh legs on the floor right now for the Burrards. Mallory goes straight down all the way on the left side this time, holding onto it. Comes back down inside off the left side wall. McIntosh comes in, gets around. Robinson goes inside. No, they call